Welcome here. Marla, Blissful Butterfly Girl, gonna do a quick get ready with me. I am 55. I love teaching, sharing my love and passion for clean, healthy skincare, healthy, clean makeup, beauty tips and tricks for mature skin. I am new here on YouTube, building a community here. I'm so looking forward to doing what I love doing over here on YouTube. If you're catching me live right now, you're going to see in this upper left corner the red live button. If that red live button is gone, that means you are catching this on the replay. So hashtag late for the party. That lets me know that you are here. You watched this video. That way I can give you lots of love, okay? All the hearts here. I love all the fun emojis here when I go live. So make sure to let me know you're catching this on the replay. Make sure that you are subscribing, which is following. And so subscribe, follow along for healthy, clean makeup, skincare, beauty tips, and tricks for mature skin. I am on other platforms, TikTok and YouTube. I'm sorry, TikTok and Facebook. So I'm new here on YouTube. So I'm still learning over here, so I love to see where everybody is coming in from. These fun emojis just get me every time. Um, Yay, you found me. Who is this? All right, so again, I'm going to do a quick get ready with me, all right? And if you want links to anything that I'm using, let me know in the comments. I will be happy to send you the links. I am going to be using just a few products, and again, just doing a simple get ready with me, okay? Now, we're having a lot of good sales right now as well. So the more you shop, the more, if you can earn up to 25% off if you have 4 items or more. It's called the Stack and Save sale, all right? So you can unlock free shipping after $49. So again, if you want links to anything I'm using, we do ship in the US and Canada. That is all right now, okay? So we're going to be expanding, and so here we go. All right, everybody. Look at these these emojis. I just love it. Okay, I'm going to start off with a cream contour stick. Right here. This is a creamy contour stick. These are vegan and they're made with vitamin E. And I love these. We have 2 different types. We have contour crayons that you can sharpen. These just roll up, so you don't have to worry about sharpening them. They come in 5 different shades. This one is 05 taupe, and this is like a true cool toned contour. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off. I can't see anything without my glasses. And I like to start off with my contour first. All I have on is my skincare from earlier today, and my sunscreen. Let me actually grab another light here and see if this lighting helps. I feel like, let me know if there's anybody in here. The lighting over here is so different. Okay, so I just attached a light to the top of my phone. So again, the reason why I start off with my contour is because it's going to give me back shadow, shape, and dimension, and color. So all again I have on is just my skincare from earlier today, my sunscreen, and then I go in with my contour because it's going to give me a lot of that color and coverage back to my face. So I go the cheekbones, the hairline, and then the jawline. And then I'm just going to take a brush and I'm going to soften this in and just patting it in because it is a cream contour stick. It is made with vitamin E, and just taking my brush and tapping it into my skin, you can see where it just acts and feels most like my skin. Okay, so again, this one is a true ashy, cool toned contour. Okay, so again, creamy contour stick, and we have some that are a warmer tone, and then this one is a cool tone. Then I'm just going to blend it back into my hairline, just softening it out. These are the areas where we naturally have shadow in our face. I'm 55. I say this all the time. So gravity is trying to pull everything this way down. So I'm just putting everything back where it used to be. So right on the cheekbones, around the hairline, and then the jawline. And I just kind of go back behind the ear and then down. So just softening this out. How's everybody doing? Happy, what is today? Thursday. My gosh, it doesn't seem like Thursday already. So if you're catching this on the replay, you can. I did learn today that you can speed up the replay, okay? So there's a little button that there are three little dots, and if you just click on those three dots, it'll speed it up, okay? So, and I'm still learning over here on YouTube. I am new to all of, I have over like 800 new subscribers here. I just want to say thank you so much. I have a video that has gone viral. It is at 1.4 million views. I have only been here on YouTube for, I want to say, maybe 2.5 months. So I'm super excited. Thanks to all of you, that video is going viral, and it just makes me so happy. So if you're not subscribing, which is following, make sure you hit that follow button, okay? Hello, Kristen, Jag. Let's see, it's Little Tay. Hi. Kristen. Hey, block that guy. He told you to stop. Did he? Let me see. Who? I can't see who it is, honey. Oh, what it just happened there? I can't see who it is. I got to be careful touching the screen. It looks like it changes the color. You know, I'm still learning how to block people over here. I'm still learning. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. It looks like I have 16 people in here. Thank you so much for subscribing, for following. Y'all are amazing. Again, if you are new here with me, I have been sharing my love and passion for clean, healthy skincare, makeup, beauty tips, and tricks for mature skin for over 4.5 years. I am new here on YouTube. And I will tell you, it's a little scary, even though I've been doing this for almost 5 years. This is a huge platform. So I'm so excited to have all of you here. Please, as you're joining in, remember to stay kind, stay sweet, and stay blessed always, okay? It costs nothing to be kind in this world. So if you don't like what you see here, that's okay. You can always just scroll on past, okay? And for those of you that enjoy this content, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you for all the hearts. Got my water over here. I remember when I first started doing this, I used to get so nervous, and I feel like I'm a rookie at this. I feel a little nervous. And someone said, "Shut up, oh boy." Elizabeth says she works in skincare. Yes. Well, welcome in. I'm 55, and over the last 2 years, I have completely transformed my very dry, dehydrated, textured skin. And I use European clinical grade skincare, dermatology, ophthalmology tested and approved. And it's been game changing for me. So thank you for being here. Okay. So that's a little bit about me. And so again, just new here on this platform, and I'm super excited. All right, so now that I've blended out my contour just by taking my brush and softening it into my cheekbones, back into the hairline, and then down the jawline. Okay, so these are the areas, again, we naturally have shadow and shape dimension in our face. And then I'm going to take my concealer. Let me see. I'm so sorry I had to go. Oh, thank you for being here, Kristen, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, and then I'm going to take my concealer and a little tiny bit here in the inner corner. And I don't really do a lot of like full coverage foundation because my skin is really just come so far that I don't like necessarily do a whole full foundation, like full coverage looks, okay? I do sometimes, I like to do different things, but for the most part, um, um, I do like a BB cream and tinted moisturizer, but so far as like a full coverage, I really don't do full coverage these days. All right, now I'm going to take a concealer brush. I just got done traveling, so I'm trying to find my concealer brush, guys. Bear with me just a second here, okay? Um, it's in here. Here it is. All right, and then I'm just going to take my concealer and I just kind of soften it down the side of my nose into the inner corner and then down like the trough here. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm going to go underneath the eye. Just kind of take it under the eye. So just kind of softening it in here and then into the trough and then underneath the eye. Just with a little bit. This concealer is made with niacinamide and vitamin E. These are all European products. Again, we do ship to the US and Canada, okay? So if you want links to anything, I would be happy to send you my links. You can comment below and then I'll just send you the link. And shipping is any orders over $49 is free. So we are doing having like a stack and save sale right now. And so it's a great time to try new products if you're interested. Again, just let me know. And then make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, which is follow. It sounds, when you say subscribe, right, you think it's like you got to pay to follow somebody here, but it's not. Subscribe is just the same as follow. So the lighting looks a little weird over here. I feel like it tends to, I get a lot of trolls or like you're it looks like a little grayish over here. I don't know why the lighting looks so weird. But anyway, okay. So a little bit of concealer, and this one is like a nude skin tone shade, okay? So it's not it's not too bright. It's more like a skin tone shade. And then I'm going to grab my bronzer. And the bronzer that I'm going to wear today is our mineral bronzer. This is a two-toned bronzer. So it has a light shade and a medium shade. Two-toned bronzer. And then I'm going to take this and a fluffy brush. Okay, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of bronzer. And I'm going to pop this in the outer perimeter of my forehead. These are the areas where the sun naturally hits my face. High points of the cheekbones here, a little bit over the nose, and then the chin. And this one is a mineral bronzer. We have a light to medium and a medium to dark. This one is the medium to dark. So it's a two-toned, and again, it's mineral. And if you need to tie it down your neck, you can do that. My neck and my chest are a lot darker than my face. And so I don't put any bronzer here. If you have a lighter neck, then you would want to kind of tie your bronzer in so you don't look like you have a floating head, right? And then we're leaving open that upside down triangle of light to the face, the areas again where we are naturally three-dimensional. So, all right, and then a little bit of bronzer. So that's my bronzer here. And then got a little bit of color to the face. Here. It's kind of hard to see. Hope I'm not putting too much on. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my lipstick crayon. I like to use these as blush. These are like $12, okay? $12 US, Canadian. I'm not sure. There are a couple more dollars. So these, we have like 15 different shades in these. And these are vegan and they're made with vitamin E. So I love to use them as blush. They are hydrating and nourishing to the skin. And they're also going to protect free radicals. Okay, help the skin against free radicals. I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to go from the brush, from this crayon to the brush and then on to the cheek. And I'm going to go kind of towards the temple, into the cheek, and then I bring it up over the nose. Okay, so just this way here, and then onto the cheek, And this one is like a nude mauve, like a nude pink color. So just going to give a little bit of color, a little bit on the outer part of the forehead, and then into the cheek and over the nose, a little bit on the chin. Okay, so, and they smell so good. Every time I smell my brush, I'm like, God, that smells so good. Okay, so lipstick crayon. And as you're hopping in, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I love to know where everybody's coming in from. And for all of you that have liked on my videos, commented on them, I appreciate you all so much, especially if you're commenting nice, sweet things. Okay, so, all right. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer and I'm going to pop that on my lips. And then I'm going to take, the reason why I do that is because I feel like it helps my lipstick to stay, but more importantly than that, it gives my lips like it helps my lipstick to really show its color, putting a little bit of concealer on the lips first, okay? And then thank you for all the likes. I appreciate you all. I'm going to come up with like a schedule where I'll be going live here all the time, okay? So once I go live a few times, figure out what kind of time works good for everybody. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. All right. So I'm just going to take my lip liner, and it's like a nude color. It's this really pretty like raisin nude. I go on the very outside of the line of the vermilion border. And then I go around the Cupid's bow on the top. And then I avoid the corners of my mouth. YouTube is funny. All these emojis. I avoid the corners of my mouth because I'm 55 and gravity is trying its darndest to pull everything down, right? As we age, that kind of happens. So if I avoid the corners, it gives me more of a lifted look to my lips. If I bring my lip liner all the way down to the very corners, then it kind of makes my face fall. And gravity's already doing that part for me. So I don't need any help there. Okay. Then I'm going to take my lipstick crayon that I used for my blush and fill it in. And it's such a pretty color. So this is my, again, a raisin kind of nude lip liner. And then this lipstick crayon. And then I'm going to go back to my bronzer. And I'm going to use my mineral bronzer as eyeshadow. So I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush. I'm still not unpacked from traveling, so I'm just going to grab this Morphe brush here that I have. I'm going to take some of my bronzer, and I'm going to pop this on my eyes as eyeshadow. Excuse me. Okay, so bringing it up out of the crease. So starting in the crease and then up towards the brow and kind of out and up on the outside of the brow of the eye. Okay, so just... And as you guys are popping in, say hello. I will answer comments. I can't in the answer your questions in the comments. I just can't see without my glasses. So give me a minute to pop on my glasses. This is a really pretty makes a really pretty eyeshadow, and because it's mineral based and made with skincare, it doesn't add any weirdness to your eye, like texture. So just kind of bringing it up out of the crease. I used to have very hooded, crepey lids. I don't so much anymore. But if you struggle with a lot of texture, even cream is really good for your eye. But even when I had really bad hooded, textured, I still have small hooded eyes, like they are hooded, a little not as bad as they used to be. But this is a really good everyday eyeshadow look, and it's not going to add a lot of that texture, added texture to the lids. So just back and forth. Thank you for all the hearts. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. I can see hearts. I can see the hearts. I just can't read. Um, Thank you, everybody. That lip color suits you well. Stunning. Thank you, Hit. Is it High Happiness? Oh, I love that. Linda, hi. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm afraid to touch the screen. When I did a minute ago, it changed the color of the screen. Okay, so again, just a mineral bronzer. And again, these are all European products. So they're all formulated in our lab in Europe, in Turkey. And this is Celeste Beauty. I am a brand ambassador with Celeste. So if you want links to anything, let me know. I would be happy to send it to you. And you would unlock free shipping, $49 or more. We have a stack and save sale going on right now. You can save up to 25% on your entire order, okay? So again, if you want links to anything, just let me know. I'll be happy to send it your way. Okay, so bronzer, and then I'm going to take my lipstick crayon, the same shade I used as my blush, again, my lipstick, because it's a lipstick crayon, and we have like, I want to say 10, 12 different shades on this one at least. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this right here. And again, it's made with vitamin E, so it's really hydrating and nourishing for the skin. And this is like my everyday go-to look that this is kind of the way I wear my makeup every day. And I love this as my eyeshadow. I mean, I wear different looks, but this is like an everyday go-to look for me. And this makes a really pretty eyeshadow color. And then I'm just going to take a brush. Thank you for all the hearts. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. This is one of our Celeste brushes. These are vegan and they're synthetic. They're vegan brushes. They are ergonomic and they are a honeycomb aluminum handle. And then I'm just going to soften this in like that. So just because they're a lipstick crayon, they're very versatile. You can use them again as blush, as lipstick, and eyeshadow. Let me answer some questions, okay, guys? I hate doing my makeup anymore because my skin changes as I age. Yes, honey, I totally understand. Yes, our skin changes after the age of 40. We go through perimenopause, menopause, right? Our hormones are changing. Our skin is changing. I can promise you, though, if you take your supplements, make sure you're taking your collagen, make sure you're taking your silica, and also make sure you have a really good skincare routine. And I can promise you, I'm speaking from experience. So my skin used to be very dry, dehydrated, textured skin. So it can change, I promise. As I age, I'm scared makeup. I'm scared of makeup now. And my skin has different moods every day. Yeah. So as we age, though, that does absolutely happen, right? Because our hormones are changing. After the age of 20, we stop producing collagen. Collagen is the largest protein in our body. So we have to make sure we're taking our collagen supplements internally and having a really good skincare routine. I can promise you it does help tremendously. So I take my collagen, I take my silica, I take my biotin, I take my supplements every day. And then again, over the last 2 years, I've completely transformed. My skin was very dry, very dehydrated, very textured. I have a video actually in here in YouTube and where my skin was to over 2 years ago and where it's at today. And I'm telling you, if you're using the right skincare in the right order, your skin, you can completely transform your skin if you stay consistent in your routine. So again, the skincare that I use is all European, clinical grade, dermatology, ophthalmology tested and approved, and it is science-backed skincare. So it's phenomenal. If you ever need any help with skincare as you're watching this, I'm happy to help you guys. It's what I do. It's my passion. It is honestly my passion before makeup. Because I was that woman. My skin was changing so drastically, and I was like, this can't be. Like I can't. I just thought I was gonna have this dry, raisined up skin the rest of my life. So it's what I do. It's my passion. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Okay, now I'm going to put on some brows. This is my Celeste brow pencil. This is in the shade 103 taupe. Um, and again, right, I'm a 70s baby. So in the 80s, right, we took off the brows. So you can see my brows are very sparse. Thank you for all the love, everybody, all the hearts. I appreciate it. So my brow actually stops over here. It cuts off this part of my eye. So it used to be I would have to map my brow out. I would have to take my pencil on the side of my nose, make a dot, swing it around, make another dot. This is where my arch should be. And then this is where the tail should go. Now that I'm getting some growth here in the front of my brow from a lash and brow serum that I take, that I use, that I absolutely love and highly recommend, you can see the new growth coming in here. So what I do is I just take my pencil and I do hair-like strokes in the front, right over the hair that's coming in here, because that is where my brow should start here. This is where my arch should go, right? You take your pencil on the side of your nose and right through the eye. That's where your arch should go. And then the outer corner, and this is where your tail should end. So I just fill it in the front like that, okay? And then I follow the hair underneath the brow, that natural hair here. It's starting to get dark. I need to turn the light up. I'm sorry. And then I kind of fill it in the top just a little bit, like that, okay? Let me scoot back a little bit so you guys can see. All right, so underneath the brow, and then I'm going to take the tail just straight this way out. So I want to be careful not to curve my tail down, right? Because I'm 55. And again, gravity's working on me. Gravity's trying to pull me down. So if I curve my tail, it's going to give that illusion. It's going to make my face look like already what gravity's doing to me, right? Even though I'm working on my skin with my facial devices, my beauty devices, and my red light therapy and all the things, I'm still got some of the jowling going on, right? So I want to avoid curving my tail. I want to keep my contour this way, my bronzer, my blush up, and then my brow, keeping the tail just this way, not curving it, because then it'll give that face drop looking thing going, right? So taking the tail out, hair-like strokes in the front, and you can see the difference a brow makes from this side to this side. And then I just take the spoolie underneath and I just brush it out. Kind of ombre it a little bit in the front, comb it through, and then soften it, kind of comb it through and soften it. And I feel like this one is a really pretty, like a really nice eyebrow color. I go back and forth between brown and this taupe color here. Okay, so just a little here. These emojis are funny. Okay. And then here. Okay, see what a difference? It really opens up the eye. So even though I have a small space here, when I put my brow, fill it in the way it's supposed to go, it gives me more real estate here. I don't look like I have so much of a small space. So taking my bronzer up out of the crease, giving some shadow and depth back to the eye, and then my brow, right? Putting my arch kind of where it's supposed to go. I always say this, it gives me almost like a facelift here, right? Isn't that a trip what we can do with makeup? Okay. And then same here. So hair-like strokes in the front. Let me back up. Hair-like strokes in the front. So if you're seeing me live now, you're going to see in the up this corner here, that red live button. If the red live button is gone, that means you are catching this on the replay. You can speed this up 2 times the speed. There's these 3 little dots, and I think it's the lower left corner or the lower right corner. If you click those 3 dots, you can actually speed up the replay, okay? Thank y'all for tapping. And then again, tail out. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. And if you've already given my viral video a lot of love, you've commented on it and all the things, thank you so much for helping that video go viral. I haven't, almost 5 years, I've never had a video get 1 million views. It's at 1.4 million the last time I looked at it. So thank you guys so much. That is incredible. It's not easy getting 1 million views. And I think it's at like 6,000 likes or something. It's crazy. It's me. I have been just so excited about that. So thank you guys so much. So look at that. See, just a little bit of brow. And they're distant cousins, they're distant relatives. They're not going to look the same. They live in different continents. They're not twins, okay? So they may not look identical. That's okay. So a little bit of brow, and you can see what a difference that makes. Thank you guys. Y'all are so amazing. Let me put my glasses on real quick. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, honey. Your good advice. Thank you, honey. You're welcome. Yeah, I can't believe it. I've been doing this for almost 5 years now. So I have a Facebook beauty group, and I've been on TikTok for 3.5 years, and I'm moving over here to YouTube now. And I've never, in all this time, have never, ever had a video. I think the most I've ever had is maybe 48,000 views on a video. I think that's the most that I can remember off the top of my head. So 1 million is mind-blowing. It's in my videos. I don't know how this all works. I don't see my live replays in where my short videos are. So I don't know. I'm still learning. I'm still learning YouTube. I guess my live replays are separate from my short videos. I don't know. I'm still learning. Okay, so there we go. Just a little bit of get ready with me. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this strobing highlighter palette. I love this palette. It has like a bronzer shade. It has a champagne shade. And then it has this really pretty pink illuminator. So these are illuminators. Okay, so this is the pink one here. This is the champagne one. And they're just so silky smooth. And then this is like a bronzy shade. Really pretty for like, you can use this as a really pretty eyeshadow too, bronzer. But I'm going to take this pink shade and I'm just going to pop a little tiny bit right here. Putting a little bit of bright here makes your eye appear more open. So it kind of brings it forward. So I'm going to tap a little bit right here, right on top of that cream lipstick crayon that I used as eyeshadow. And then this champagne shade, I'm going to put on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. Just a little bit of little pop of brightness there. And then I'm going to take my brush and that champagne shade and a little bit on the cheekbones. So we can still wear shimmer at this age, just placement is key, right? And if you have a really good skincare routine, we can still, even if you don't, just make sure you have hydrated skin. You can still wear shimmer. Don't let people tell you you can't. I love shimmers. And if they're the right shimmer, and play again, the right shimmers and the right placement. Okay, and then I'm gonna take, oh, it's in the bathroom. I have a plush prep spray that I use. So it's in the bathroom because I traveled. I forgot to bring it in here. So when I'm done, I take that plush prep spray. It's like a setting spray. It has alpine water, it has caffeine, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid, caffeine, and glycerin, and it's made with alpine water, and I spray my face with that, and then it just gives me a really pretty, it adds some hydration, and caffeine, right? It's going to help wake up the skin. Glycerin is so good for all skin, especially mature skin. It's just going to hydrate the skin. Hyaluronic acid, I spray that on, and then again, it just gives me added hydration and a added little glow to the skin. So that's it, guys. That's just a simple get ready with me. I'm scared. Let's see. I need to wipe my glasses, guys. Hold on. Let me wipe my glasses. I can't see. Something about shimmer. I used to be afraid of shimmers too, honestly. I've been wearing them for years now. I always say this, it's just placement is key. And these ones, they look really shimmery, but they're not. Like they're just a really nice, so you can see here. They're very like, you see that? They're just like silky soft. I can't even explain it. Let's see. I'm scared of the shine and the shimmer on my eyes and my face. I'm 46 and I have sagging over my eyes. So try using, are you saying like hooded eyes? Because it does happen, right? As we age, things start moving south, right? We want to keep everything moving north, and the skin on our face is the only skin that is attached to the muscle. So it's amazing what we can do with facial devices, facial exercises, using skincare, okay, the right skincare, and then using like red light therapy, which is going to help with anti-aging. So you'd be surprised if you go look at some of my short videos. I have some where my skin was over 2 years ago and where my skin is now. I used to have very, very textured, crepey lids, under eyes, and I brought my skin, like my skin is like a total 180 from where it used to be. So, but just try wearing a shimmer. You never know. You might like it. And if you ever need my help, I'm always here and happy to help. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I think I have 23 of you in here right now. Thank you so much for all the hearts, all the love. Thank you for all the sweet compliments, all the sweet comments, everything. Y'all remember to stay kind, stay sweet, and stay blessed. I end my lives like this all the time. You just never know what somebody might be going through, right? Especially around the holidays. I feel like that's even a harder time for a lot of people. So just remember to sprinkle kindness like it's confetti. Here in the Blissful community, we want to share our smiles, one beautiful human at a time, okay? And again, thank you for joining me on this live right now. And if you're catching it on the replay, I appreciate you as well. Make sure to hashtag late for the party and let me know you were here so I can give you again lots of love and thank you for being here. Okay, guys? And until next time, much love, and I'll see you guys soon. Now, ending this live is another story. I had a hard time with this the other day. So let's see. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for being here. Let me see. I could not figure out how. See, the lighting changes. Isn't that weird? Yes. Okay, guys. See you soon. See you soon.